Wen. And Chen.
Hello, is this 120? We urgently need an ambulance here.
Little girl, I advise you not to interfere. Be careful. This is a scammer.
Exactly. That girl in the news a while back. She was so wrong she jumped off a building.
This? How can you save someone like this?
Mother.
You dead girl, the house is practically upside down. But you, all day long, you only know how to mess around outside. Get back here right now.
And you win.
Dad,
Dad?
you're finally awake. You scared Yaji and me to death.
Chen Yossi.
Wen. I think I saw Wan.
Dad, what are you talking about? Wan, didn't she long ago?
That must be our Wan.
The film was
I couldn't be
translated
mistaken.
and narrated
She's
by
a girl who
Media.
saved me today. Go find her for me quickly.
Okay, Dad, I understand. I'll give Chen a call. Hello? Chen? Something happened with your grandpa. Can you check who the person who saved him is? Oh, right. While you're at it, check if she has a birthmark on her shoulder. Okay.
Yo, Wen.
Yaji, don't worry. If it really is our daughter, Chen and I, we'll definitely find her and bring her back.
An ungrateful wretch.
Zhao Minglin.
The people from the Fu family
Wen Susu.
have pushed your sister to this point, and you still have the nerve to wander around outside? Mother, that bitch Wen won. She just wishes. I would marry that cripple.
I didn't.
Don't be scared. Mother will teach her a lesson for you. Someone...
It was you who wanted to form a marriage alliance with the Fu family in the first place. Now you regret it. What can I do?
Fine. Our Wen family. Fed and raised you so well for so long, and instead raised an ungrateful wretch. What are you standing around for? Give her the family punishment.
Fed and raised so well indeed.
You little bastard. You're hiding here. Bitch. Our family kindly took you in. What more are you not satisfied
The
with?
film was translated and
Mother,
narrated by
I have an idea. What idea? Anyway, the Fu family hasn't seen what I look like. Why don't we send this bitch over to marry that Fu Jingting in my place? A cripple. An orphan. A perfect match. That's actually a good idea. I advise you to behave yourself. Marry him for me. Don't play any tricks. Don't you forget. Your token is still in my hands. If you dare to disobey, don't even think about seeing your biological parents in this lifetime. This is CEO Fu's room. Madam, ever since CEO Fu was injured, his temper hasn't been very good. You are on your own.
Everyone says Fu Jingting is all-powerful in Jiang City. If I get along well with him, maybe I can ask him to help me find out the identity of my biological parents.
So you are Wen Su. The Wen family actually could bear to send you over.
Be careful.
I don't need help. Get lost. Women are all the same. It's better if she left. Didn't I tell you to get lost? Why are you back?
This is the Fu family. I'm your wife. Where else can I go?
You.
All right.
Marrying a cripple like me. You must be quite unwilling, right?
Not to mention you are the CEO of Fu Corporation with immense power. Marrying you is already marrying up for me. What's more, in my opinion, your leg has a chance to recover completely. Why would I be unwilling?
Recover completely? The top doctors in the country
The
have
film
all
was
asserted
translated and
my leg
narrated by M.
cannot
Media.
recover. Where do you get such optimism?
Before, I studied under an old gentleman and lead traditional Chinese medicine for a period of time. It's not that I haven't encountered cases like yours. Let me give it a try.
Wen Su, save it. My leg can't be cured.
You haven't even tried. How do you know it won't work? What's more, no matter how bad it gets, can it be worse than it is now?
If you treat it, but don't cure it. When grandma blames you, I won't say a single word to help you.
Got it. Today's acupuncture treatment is finished. How do you feel?
I feel my leg seems to have some strength now.
We've only been treating for a few days, and you already feel something. Then this shows this method is effective. I'll go down and decoct the medicine for you in a bit. You are not allowed to be like yesterday again, finding excuses not to drink the medicine.
No.
Yes, you didn't. It's because I didn't blow on the medicine enough to cool it down, and scolded our CEO Fu.
Wen Su.
CEO Fu, You rest first. I'll go down and decoct the medicine for you.
Fu jinxing.
You need to keep your voice down. If you call someone over, it won't be good. Sister-in-law, you say you're with that good-for-nothing brother of mine. What's so good about that? You'd be better off with me. What he can give, I can all give. What he can't give you,
Let go.
Their young master, you.
vile woman. You dare to seduce me?
Jinxing. What's going on in the middle of the night?
Grandma! This vile woman, she actually disliked Big Brother's poor health, dressed like this in the middle of the night, and ran here to seduce me.
Wen Su, you, as Jingding's wife, actually did such a shameless thing.
I didn't. It was Fu Jingxing who had ill intentions.
Vile thing! You still dare to lie in front of Grandma? I had ill intentions towards you? Clearly you tried to seduce me but failed, and now you want to frame me? Look at yourself. What is your status?
The film was
What is my
translated
status?
and narrated by
Jingxing.
M Media.
You are shameless.
You still dare to talk back? Someone like you who has no shame should be stripped naked and thrown outside, so everyone can see how vile you are.
Jinxing is right. Someone, strip off her. Things belonging to our Fu family. Our Fu family cannot afford to keep someone like you, a dissolute woman. Get back to the Wen family.
Grandma, I beg you to believe me. I really didn't seduce Fu Jingxing. I beg you. Please don't send me back to the Wen family.
You still dare to argue? All right. Before sending you back, let me, on behalf of the Wen family, teach you what shame is. Someone, bring out the family punishment.
Stop.
Jingding. Your leg.
What? How could this be?
Jingting. Your leg is healed?
Grandma. In the middle of the night like this, what did Susu do wrong to be treated like this?
Big brother, when Susu, this vile woman, seduced me when it was late and quiet.
Jingding. Your leg is actually healed. That's great. Truly Grandma's good grandson. This little whore. She actually seduced Jinxing behind your back. Truly unforgivable. Don't you worry about it. Grandma will find you another good one.
Grandma, please don't rush yet. Are you saying Susu seduced you?
Of course. Of course.
Then why don't we take a look at the surveillance footage to see what happened?
What? You installed surveillance?
Get out of my way. Let go of me.
Grandma, this wasn't me.
Fu Jinxing. You coveted sister-in-law. Distorting the truth. The Fu family probably can't tolerate you anymore. Someone, drag him out for me.
Jinxing was just momentarily confused.
The
Such
film
a
was
small matter
translated
to kick him
and
out of the Fu
narrated
family
by M Media.
is too much. How about this? Let's just cut off his allowance for this month. Stop it. A minor punishment as a weighing.
Grandma.
Jingding. We are all family brothers. For one woman, hurting the harmony. It's not worth it.
Okay, Grandma. For your sake. I promise you. Not to kick him out of the Fu family, but he touched Susu. This debt. I must settle.
Fu Jingding. I'm your brother. You actually, for a woman, want to hit me?
Let me correct you. Just a cousin. Your uncle's health is still good. I presume if they beat you to death, your uncle can quickly have another one. Drag him away.
Fu Jingding. You.
Grandma. It's getting late. I'll have Chinyi send you back.
Thank you for saving me. Also, congratulations. Your leg is healed.
I also need to thank Mrs. Fu for helping me heal my leg. This kiss is considered a thank you gift for you. Mrs. Fu, how about returning one?
I don't want to.
It's impolite not to reciprocate. As your husband, I can only return it on your behalf.
Hooligan.
President Wen, something happened on the Fu family side. What's with all this panic? What happened? Our informant said. President Fu's leg seems to be able to stand up now.
What? Dad? Mother? Such a big matter. When one actually didn't tell us. This heartless bitch. Don't worry, Mother. I will make Wen pay the price for this.
Wen Susu.
Hello.
7 p.m. Zhongcheng Grand Hotel, VIP Room 1. Dad's important client specifically asked for you to come and eat together. Wen, for your token, you absolutely must not mess it up.
You. Jingting.
It's already so late. Where are you going?
I have something going on at home. I need to go back once. I'll be back soon.
Okay, I'll have someone take you back.
No need. I can go back by myself.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Mr. Chen, hello, hello.
Mr. Chen, sorry to keep you waiting. This is who I mentioned to you before. My sister, Wen. Quick, sit down.
Okay. As expected of Miss Wen. Her looks are simply one in a million.
What are you standing there dumbfounded for? Hurry up and say hello.
Don't be so polite. Miss Wen. Let's have a drink.
Sorry, Mr. Chen. I don't drink alcohol.
What are you pretending to be pure for? Don't forget the token is with me. Drink up.
Miss Wen really has a good capacity for alcohol.
Mr. Chen, please behave yourself.
Wen, drinking with Mr. Chen is your honor. Don't be ungrateful.
That. Mr. Chen. Please don't be angry. Probably. It's this child. Seeing us here, she's embarrassed. In that case, then we'll leave first. You enjoy your drinks. Su. Alright, you enjoy your drinks.
Dad. Dad. Dad.
Miss Wen. You are truly beautiful. Let me properly cherish you. You bitch. Your Wen family agreed to trade you for the contract. Why are you putting on an act with me here?
They were the ones who agreed, not me.
Anyway, today you'll comply whether you want to or not. You have to comply even if you don't want to.
Stop. She told you to let go of her. Are you deaf?
Fu, Mr. Fu. This,
You dare touch my person.
Mr. Fu, there must be a misunderstanding here. Listen to me explain.
Misunderstanding. Notify everyone. Effective immediately. Whoever in Jiangcheng dares to cooperate with the Chen family is going against me, Fu Jingting.
Yes, Mr. Fu. Mr. Fu, please spare me. I was wrong, Mr. Fu.
Keep hitting him. Hit his disgusting mouth. Until he can't open it. I'm sorry. I'm late.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Jingting. I.
Mr. Fu, the matter over there has been dealt with. Ensured that scumbag can't move for half a year.
Okay. I understand. That debt has been settled. Now it's time to settle accounts with you. You're quite bold now. You even dare to deceive me.
I can't tell the truth. If Jingting takes his anger out on the Wen family, the token will be completely gone. There will be no possibility of getting it back.
My mouth is sealed with tape.
Jingting. I'm sorry. I just didn't want you to worry.
When you're like that, I only worrying about you more. Don't you know, if I had arrived even a little later just now, what would have happened? Last time. There won't be a next time, understand? When you go out in the future, it's safer to bring a few people.
You. Don't be angry with me anymore.
Qingyi. Hurry and drive back. Madam was startled.
Yes, Mr. Fu.
How is Mr. Chen? I didn't lie to you, did I? My sister. What? Fu Jingting took her away. Mother, that lowlife Wenwan. She not only about Fu Jingting's leg injury, such a big matter as his recovery, didn't tell us. She even beat Mr. Chen into the hospital. Now the matter of the contract is completely hopeless. This wretch. So this is what she was waiting for. She just wants to ruin our Wen family. She forced me to do this. Susu, do you mean? Mother, you say? If Fu Jingting knew that Wenwan was for wealth and status and married him forcefully, what would his reaction be? Wenwan, you shameless wretch, get out here.
Who's outside?
Mr. Fu, it seems someone is looking for Wenwan.
Wan. Go see what's going on.
Okay. Who are you? How can you trespass into the Fu family home like this? Are you blind? I'm the mistress of this house.
Mistress? Why don't I know that our family has another mistress?
Jingting, I'm the one who was supposed to marry you, Wen Susu. This woman, she's clearly a fake.
Then my wife is.
You brat. Hurry and tell Mr. Fu your true identity.
I'm Wenwan.
What? You're not Wen Susu. No wonder your behavior is so improper. Turns out you're an imposter.
Grandma, Wenwan is truly malicious. She drugged me on my wedding day. She almost sent me to the gates of hell, not to mention going through that ordeal. I nearly lost my life. You must uphold justice for me.
Grandma, that's not how it happened.
You heartless thing. You still have the nerve to argue? We raised you this big. And this is how you repay us?
This cruel and ungrateful thing. Someone, throw her out for me. She must divorce Jingting.
The
I'd
film
like to
was
see who dares.
translated
Step
and
back.
Narrated by M Media.
Jingting, you feel sorry for a vixen like this. Why? She even harmed her own sister. And could do something like substituting for the marriage. A woman this ruthless. Greedy for vanity. If she stays, we'll only harm our Fu family.
Jingting. Grandma, I was really forced to marry in place of my sister. I have proof. I'll go get it for you to see.
What kind of nonsense proof? I think you just want to run away. Little slut. You still want to run?
Wan. Wake up.
I didn't even use much strength. This little slut is too good at faking it.
I will settle this score with you. You'd better pray Wan is alright.
Jingting, I'm your fiancé.
Good child, don't be afraid. Grandma will uphold justice for you. Wenwan, this vixen, is not fit to enter the Fu family home.
Thank you, Grandma. Little slut, stop faking it. Fu Jingting isn't here anyway. Who are you putting on this act for?
Why am I in the hospital? Why are you here?
If we don't come, who will? Jingting? What are you dreaming about? Jingting is good to you because you are his wife. Are you still? Exactly. Our Susu is the rightful young mistress of the Fu family. If you know what's good for you, hurry up and get out of the Fu family.
Is Fu Jingting good to me? Really, just because I'm his nominal wife? Well, it's not up to the two of you to say. One of you pushed me downstairs. One of you forced me to substitute for the marriage. What kind of good people are you?
Forced you to substitute? Does anyone believe it?
Maybe they won't believe me. But they won't disbelieve the evidence.
Evidence? What evidence? You dead girl. You didn't record it, did you? Where's your phone? Hand over your phone. Wenwan, I'm giving you one last chance. Hand over the evidence. Otherwise, don't blame me for being impolite.
When Susu. Let go.
When you. One. Even if you beat me to death, I can't lie for you. My poor daughter.
What's going on?
My dear-in-law, the old lady. You must uphold justice for our Susu, please.
Wan, what trouble have you caused now?
Wen Susu. What are you doing here?
Jingting. I sincerely came to see Wan. But to force me to cover up for her
The
about
film was translated
the substitute marriage.
and narrated by M.
She hit me.
You're lying. You were clearly the one who pinched me first.
Wan. Even if you hate me, you can't frame me like this.
Wan, for wealth and glory, you'd abandon your own family. Perfect. Last time you deliberately fell down the stairs and got away with it. Now that you're awake, let's settle it all at once.
This score should indeed be settled properly.
Jingting is right. We need to teach this little slut a good lesson. Otherwise, if she dares to push someone today, tomorrow should kill someone. Exactly, Jingting. Look at Wan. She pushed me so hard. My arm is injured.
I didn't.
Did you forget what I told you? At the Fu family's house,
Jingting, what do you mean?
you pushed Wan downstairs. Shouldn't you apologize?
I apologize to her? What is she?
She is the wife I formerly married. What do you think she is?
But Jingting, she's just an imposter. I'm your real.
Enough. I'm not interested in your story at all. Wan is my only wife. You hurt her. If you don't want the Wen family to suffer, hurry up and apologize to Wan.
Wan. I was too rough. Don't take it personally with Mother.
Jingting, this is too.
Grandma, this is a matter between my wife and me. You should go back first. You were unconscious for too long. Not drinking water is bad for your throat.
Just now. Thank you.
You are my wife. It's what I should do.
But I came as a substitute bride. The one engaged to you wasn't me.
But the person I married is you. The one I acknowledge is also you. Wan, there's something I want to discuss with you.
Go ahead.
Before the marriage, Grandma once said, after the granddaughter-in-law enters the family, according to the rules, must enter the company to familiarize herself with the business. Grandma, on the way here, brought this up again. She wants Wen Susu to enter the company.
Then,
But my wife is only you. So, Mrs. Fu, are you willing, as my wife, to enter the company and work?
yes. This way. Will it make things very difficult for you?
Letting Wen Susu enter the company is already my concession to Grandma.
Then I'll go. But I have a small request.
Let's hear it.
You've already helped me a lot. I want to rely on my own efforts to gain Grandma's approval. So, CEO Fu, at the company, could you please not disclose our relationship for now?
Okay, I promise you.
Good child, you've been wronged. That child Jingting has been bewitched by
film
that
was
vixen for a
translated
moment.
and
He can't
narrated
distinguish
by
right
M.
from wrong.
Media.
Grandma. Actually, I don't ask for anything. I just want to be a little closer to Jingting.
What a coincidence. I was just thinking of arranging for you to work at Fu Group for a while, to have more contact with Jingting, so he can see how good you are, and quickly let go of that vixen.
Really, Grandma? Although I'm willing, But Jingting,
There are no buts. I'm Jingting's grandma. Can't I even make decisions on such a small matter? The planning department is short of a manager. Go there and do well.
thank you, Grandma. Have you heard? A new manager started at the company today. How could we not have heard? Dropping in at this time, that must be someone of considerable importance.
Alright everyone, quiet down. Let me introduce everyone. This is the new manager of our planning department, Wen Su, Miss Wen. Please say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone. I'm Wen Su. Wen, I heard that our CEO Fu's wife has the surname Wen. Could she be... Jingting told me that our department is the core department of the Fu group. I just arrived, so if there's anything I don't understand later, I'll have to trouble everyone.
It's actually true. Excuse me, everyone. This is Miss Wen Wan. She's a new colleague in the planning department. Let's all get acquainted.
Why are you here?
Hello everyone, my name is Wen Wan. Please guide me in the future.
Why is there another one? Miss Wen. Which one is it really? Needless to say, it must be the one with the higher position. Manager Wen just mentioned, the president. Wen Wan, are you intentionally trying to go against me?
A turtle falling into a salt vat. You idle bastard. You just started. There's so much work to do. Why aren't you doing it? You only know how to boast about yourself here.
How dare you curse at me? You don't want the keepsake anymore, do you?
The video from that night is still in my hands. You dare try to destroy it. Is there anything else? No. I need to go back to work. I don't have time to play with you.
You? You didn't even go to college. You probably don't even know how to use a printer. I advise you to get lost as soon as possible. Don't make a fool of yourself here.
All right. Then you go tell Jingting.
You? Wen Wan? You forced my hand. Don't blame me. Hey. I heard that this Wen Wan didn't even attend college. You tell me, how did she get into our company?
You don't know? Manager Cao from HR is a notorious old pervert. Look at her face. Sleep with him for one night. Wouldn't he be so charmed that he'd agree to anything she asks?
Relying on such dirty methods to climb the ranks, I really don't know how long she can last. The meeting materials are taking so long, they're still not ready. General Manager Fu is attending the meeting. If it's late, can you bear the responsibility?
Half an hour. That's not very long, is it?
Everyone, go to... I see.
Miss Wen. According to what you're saying, didn't you only as a child study with academicianly for a short while? Looking at how you refuted me just now, I thought you had already completed your apprenticeship. Now it seems you're just a half-baked amateur. Since that's the case, I advise Miss Wen not to go around claiming to be academician Li's disciple. It demeans our entire medical profession.
In my opinion, Wen Wan's previous remarks were clearly just to show off, even at the cost of ruining the seminar. She's truly too selfish.
Forgive my bluntness. Wan is among my many students. One with the best natural talent. I'm afraid the two of you can't compare to Wan either.
Academician Li, aren't you being a bit too biased towards Wen Wan? However, whether one has real skill isn't just talk.
I know I'm slow-witted, but I dare not disgrace Master's reputation. I'm willing to prove myself by treating a patient on the spot.
Miss Wen, at this seminar, where would you find a patient? I think Miss Wen is saying this precisely because she knows that, right? If this were in a hospital. Yes. Miss Wen, I heard everything you were just saying. How about you take a look at my hand? This hand has been trembling for over 2 years. I've taken plenty of medicine during this time, but I haven't seen any effect.
Perfect timing. Then let me take a look for you. Your hand. I'm afraid trying acupuncture. The process will be a bit painful.
It's alright, Miss Wen. As long as my hand can be cured, I can bear any amount of pain.
Then let's begin.
How can you just insert needles randomly? Do you even know what this acupoint is for? When one, it's a small matter for you to show off. But if you harm the patient, the sin would be great.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Why don't you try it now?
It's not shaking anymore. My hand isn't shaking anymore.
Hey, even the immortal elixir of Taisheng Laojun wouldn't be this effective, right?
Wen Xiu. What do you mean by that?
What do I mean? When Wan, how could it be such a coincidence? You just wanted to see a doctor, and immediately a patient came. The illness is cured after just a few needles. I think this is clearly a shill you hired, right?
Since you say this patient is a shill I hired, then let me take your pulse. You couldn't possibly be my shill too, could you?
What are you doing? Let go of me.
You've had a miscarriage.
What nonsense are you talking?
I didn't expect this. That manager went actually.
Does Mr. Fu know about this?
Look at the trouble this has caused. This. When one, you really know how to joke. Academician Lee has also been standing for a long time. I think, let's continue the seminar. Academician Lee, please, go ahead.
Is something wrong?
When Wan, you deliberately want to in front of Jingtang harm me, right?
Then that means what I just said was correct.
You'd better keep your mouth shut tight. Otherwise, I'll make sure you don't even know how you died.
Wen Xiu, I don't care about your matters at all. Also, not everyone is like you, who likes to gossip.
Mr. Fu, Madam and Manager Wen are here.
Wan, why aren't you going in?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Wen Su, that's enough. Don't think that just because Grandma protects you, I can't do anything about you.
So many people were just there. This matter, if it reaches Grandma Fu's ears. No. If that happens, I'm finished.
Susu. Isn't today for group seminar? Who made you feel wronged? Good child, quickly wipe your tears.
It's Wen Wan. It's Wen Wan, she?
What happened at the seminar today?
It's the young madam, she? She
dared to do it, and you still dare not say it? Speak.
It was the young madam at the seminar, insisting on taking Miss Wen's pulse. As a result, the young madam said that Miss Wen had a miscarriage before. Grandma. Wen Wan is jealous of me for being engaged to Jingtang. So she, in front of so many people, and Jingtang's face, accusing me like this. My reputation is ruined by her.
Rest assured, from now on, I'll definitely visit you whenever I have time. You just better not find me annoying.
This girl.
What is it?
Mr. Fu, the eldest young master of the N family, is back. Young Master Sheng asked me to ask you if you have time tonight to go to the welcome dinner for Mr. N.
Okay. You may go.
Mr. Fu, you have something to attend to. Then I won't disturb you further.
Thank you, Academician Lee, for gracing us with your presence today. Another day, I will definitely bring Wan to visit your home.
Okay.
Master, I'll see you out.
Hello Shanfei. Send me the address for En Chen's welcome dinner tonight. Okay.
En Chen.
En Chen. How long has it been since you were back in Jiancheng? What wind blew you back this time?
Does that even need asking? He must have something on his mind in Jiangkang. Our young master N is as charming as ever. Don't talk nonsense. I came back this time because my parents called me back.
I heard Grandpa N hasn't been feeling well lately. You came back this time to see Grandpa?
It's for my sister. Your sister? Wasn't she just born and then? Forget it, let's not talk about this. How is it? Is there any news now? I don't know either. Just a few days ago, when my grandpa was hospitalized, my parents suddenly urgently asked me to find out who sent my grandpa to the hospital. To check her body again, to see if there are any birthmarks.
Mr. and Mrs. N mean. The person who took your grandfather to the hospital is your sister.
I don't know.
Do you all not want to work anymore? Manager, I'm just worried about my family. Fine. When Juan, I'll trouble you later then.
It's no trouble. I'll definitely help if I can.
You? Who are you? What are you doing at the Fu group? Miss Wen, old Madam Fu said, you've been working hard lately. This bracelet is a small gift. Please accept it, Miss Wen. Such a valuable gift.
The film
How can I
was
accept it?
translated and narrated by M Media.
It's really troublesome for you to make this trip. I will personally. Go thank Grandma. All right, miss. When Juan, I'd like to see now what you'll use to compete with me. What's so good about this? Is it even worth me making this trip? Look at the quality. It's not even as good as what my dad bought for me casually back then. But being able to make that bitch Wen Juan have a hard time, it's worth it. Come in. What does this mean? Manager Wen, you've had a hard day. This is what we prepared for you. Afternoon tea. I didn't expect it. You're busy trying to please Wen Juan, but you still thought of me. Manager Wen, please don't bother with us. Besides, what is that Wen Juan anyway? You are CEO Fu's wife. We are on your side. All right. I appreciate your kindness, but I don't want to get fat like a pig. Take them and share. What's that sound? There's no sound. Why aren't you getting back to work? Can't you see I'm busy? What should I do? This bracelet is from Jingting's grandma. She gave it to me. Although it doesn't look valuable. But if Grandma finds out, my bracelet. You. Isn't that the bracelet old Mrs. Fu gave to Manager Wen? How did it break?
Wen Juan,
The film was
how did you break
translated
Manager Wen's
and
bracelets?
narrated by M Media.
What does this have to do with me?
You still dare to argue? If you hadn't bumped into me, how could this bracelet have broken? Kneel down and apologize to me.
Wen Su, let's not even talk about whether you bumped into me or I bumped into you. This bracelet was perfectly fine on your wrist and it broke with just a light touch.
You're still lying. I think you're clearly jealous of me. So many pairs of eyes are watching. Would I falsely accuse you? Exactly. I clearly saw just now. One touch Manager Wen.
As expected of Academician Lee's disciple, this ability is truly extraordinary.
Deputy Manager, you flatter me. If there's nothing else, I'll head back first.
There is something. How can there be nothing?
Tell me.
Shanner Medical Equipment's General Manager Liu, tonight, invited me to dinner. You are my planner. You have to go too. Don't worry. General Manager Liu has a very good relationship with my brother. We're just having a simple meal to introduce the exhibition process. How about this? I promise you, after the introduction is finished, I'll let you go. Is that okay? Then it's settled. Tonight, Jiangking Hotel. The room number. I'll send it to you later.
Jingting, Fu Jingxing is taking me and Shana Medical's General Manager Liu out for dinner. I might be back a bit late.
You're finally here. General Manager Liu, let me introduce you. This person is our Fu Group's chief planner for this project. General Manager Wen, Miss Wen. Besides that, she is also my sister-in-law.
General Manager Liu, this is the proposal for this exhibition. Please take a look.
Okay. Good, good. As expected of General Manager Fu's wife. She is indeed an exceptional talent. I believe Fu Group's exhibition this time, with Miss Wen's assistance, can truly be described as, like adding wings to a tiger.
Sister-in-law, you've talked so much. You must be thirsty. Here, have a drink.
Sorry. I don't drink alcohol. Let's skip it this time. If General Manager Liu has no objections, then I'll leave first.
Sister-in-law, what's the hurry? I've already informed my brother. What? Are you afraid of going back late and getting scolded by my brother?
Yes, Miss Wen. How can you just leave in a hurry when we just met? Today, even if CEO Fu were here, he would still have to drink this glass with me.
Sister-in-law, you can really hold your liquor, and you said you couldn't drink.
Now I've had the drink. I really must go.
Of course. I'll find someone to take you.
No need. I can go back by myself.
Sister-in-law. What's wrong? Drank too much?
Let go. I'm fine.
Let's see this time how Fu Jingting saves you.
It's already this late. Why isn't Wan back yet? Qingyi,
CEO Fu.
go check, see if something went wrong on Fu Jingxing's side.
Yes, CEO Fu. CEO Fu, this is bad. The hotel staff said the madam couldn't hold her liquor and fainted.
The film
She
was
was
translated
carried
and
upstairs by the
narrated
assistant
by
manager.
M Media.
Get the car ready.
You
Jingting and I. How could?
CEO Fu's wife is so proactive. Was my performance last night not good enough?
What are you talking about? What happened yesterday? We were perfectly fine. How could?
That beast Fu Jingxing. Put something in your drink. You don't need to worry. I will handle it.
But we. What is this?
Share transfer agreement. This is 10% of Fu Corporation's shares.
I can't accept this.
Wan, listen to me. We are now truly husband and wife. Everything the Wen family couldn't give you before, I want to give it all to you, one by one. This is just the beginning. Are you really going to reject my feelings?
President Fu, the matter regarding the vice manager has been handled. Being detained for a month will leave a criminal record.
A month is too lenient for him. Notify everyone. Cancel Fu Jingxing's position in the Fu Group. Stop his bank cards. Reclaim all the Fu family properties under his name and the company.
President Fu, I'm afraid the old madam might be difficult to explain too.
Fu Jingxing has committed many wrongdoings. Keeping him around is the biggest hidden danger to our Fu family. Do as I said. I will handle grandma.
President Fu, there's one more thing. The exhibition project, previously handled by the vice manager, now has no one in charge. What do you think?
Let Wanwan handle it. This matter was originally being followed up by her anyway.
President Fu, this time's exhibition is much more important than the last seminar. Madam, can she do it?
I've seen Wanwan's proposal. It's excellent. Even if something goes wrong, I will cover it.
The film was
Give the order.
translated and
Yes.
narrated by M Media.
Wan, I heard yesterday, you and the vice president went to a hotel to eat with President Liu. You didn't come back all night.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? That question of yours is so funny. We just want to know. If you had a hard time last night,
Wen Xiu Xiu. You need evidence when you speak. President Fu's wife.
What's all this commotion about? Everyone, quiet down. Assistant Kin has something to announce. President Fu has given an order, starting today. All of Manager Fu's projects will be the responsibility of Miss Wen.
what?
Congratulations, Supervisor Wen.
Me? President Fu is really something. Isn't this a bit too sudden?
Supervisor Wen misunderstood. I was talking about Wen Wan, Miss Wen. Why her?
Exactly.
All right, President Fu's order. I've relayed it. I'm leaving now.
What just happened? How could the project be given to Wan?
Exactly. Clearly Manager Wen is President Fu's wife.
What do you think? President Fu wouldn't relay towards Wan. What nonsense are you talking about? Wan is just a good-for-nothing who didn't even go to college. How could Jing Tang have feelings for her? Yes. Manager Wen, you are right. But in the end, it's just an exhibition. As long as I say something to Jing Tang, she, Wan, is still destined to serve tea and pour water.
Please organize this information as soon as possible. Send it to my email in half an hour.
This Wen Wan really knows how to act like she's in charge. Why are you listening to her so much? Manager Wen already said she's going to replace her. Let's just go talk to Manager Wen directly.
Let's go. I don't want it for even a day. Work under Wan. 1 week later, 3rd floor of Zhongcheng Art Museum. What should be done? I will tell you. If you mess this up again, money is out of the question. Don't you know how to knock before coming in? Have you been with Wan, working for 2 days, and your brain has rusted? Sorry, Manager Wen. We have something to ask you. What is it? Manager Wen, don't you know? That Wan lately is getting too arrogant. We really don't want to work under her anymore. About President Fu changing the person in charge. Did you mention it? I certainly did.
President Fu actually didn't let you be in charge of the exhibition.
Jing Ting said that the exhibition matters are too trivial. He was afraid I'd get tired. So that's how it is. President Fu was probably afraid Manager Wen would get tired, right? Enough. Can't you see I'm busy? If there's nothing else, leave.
Yes.
The film was
Did you understand what I just said?
and narrated by M Media.
Wan's photo. I'll send it to you later. Wan, since you like showing off so much, I let you have your fill of showing off.
Wan, what are you doing here? I've been looking all over for you.
Who are you?
Wan, how could you forget me? We were together for quite some time. Now that you're in a big company, you look down on me, right?
I don't understand what you're saying. Sir, let go. Otherwise, I'm calling security.
Wan, how can you be so heartless? We should care for life. After all, we still have a child. You didn't abandon the child too, did you? This gentleman. This is Fu Group's exhibition. If you continue to make trouble, the consequences are not something you can bear. Who are you? I'm talking to my wife. What does it have to do with you? Could this be the one who came before? That rich person who picked up Wen Wan?
Don't be kidding. With his shabby look, that set of clothes combined doesn't exceed 200 yuan. Listening to what he means, Wan is having an affair with this person.
Wan, you've been gone for so long, and didn't even send me a message. My mother is still waiting to find your family, to discuss the marriage.
This gentleman, you've mistaken me for someone else. Right, I don't know you at all.
Let go. She said she doesn't know you. Didn't you understand? Okay. I understand. No wonder you don't know me. So you found this kind of wild man. After I spent so much money on you. You even cheated on me. Get out of here.
What nonsense are you talking?
Explain it clearly to me.
You let go of me.
Security.
What's going on? Making such a fuss. Is this an exhibition or a wet market? Who is this? Pulling and dragging. Why? Aren't you ashamed yourself and still dragging the food corporation down?
Manager Wen, this person seems to be Wenwan's former lover. They say she aborted his child and wants to take her back.
I knew it. Last time at the seminar, how could she suddenly claim to be pregnant? Turns out, she had an abortion herself and was busy shifting the blame.
Wen Xiu, stop talking nonsense.
Your lover has even come knocking. Why? You dare to do it but won't let people talk about it?
What's going on? So nosy.
Mr. Fu is here. There's a good show to watch now.
Mr. Fu entrusted the banquet arrangements to her. But she made it turn out like this.
Who are you?
Jingting, let me tell you. This is her lover, who came to find her and the child.
Child. Looks like he's a lunatic. Someone. Send him to the police station.
Get lost. Wan, you just let this wild—
Jingting, I've already organized this document. Assistant Shin said, this document is very important. I organized it very carefully. Quickly take a look.
I've said it many times. Call me CEO Fu. This is what you organized so carefully. Wen Su, your usual skill at stirring up trouble could actually be put to good use. Take your trash and leave my office.
Jingting,
Are you saying you don't understand what I said?
Manager, when you're back. You idiot. It's one thing that you couldn't organize the documents well. You can't even hold a cup of water steady. Do you know how expensive this outfit of mine is? Can you afford to pay for it? I'm sorry. Manager Wen, I didn't mean to. Didn't mean to? I think you clearly did it on purpose. Intentionally making me get scolded by Jingting and make a fool of myself in front of him, right?
Wen Xiu, it's just a document and a piece of clothing. You directly hit someone. Isn't that going too far?
Too far? What does that have to do with you? Stop pretending to be a good person here.
It's just that a document wasn't organized well. Isn't Manager Wen being a bit too, making a mountain out of a molehill?
Manager Wen is the vice president's wife. This whole company belongs to Manager Wen. She just fired a low-level employee. What's the big deal? I'm talking about her. I wasn't talking about you guys, was I? All of you all day long just freeloading. Now hurry up and scram back. Do your own work.
Wen Xiu, you've gone too far. This is not a place for you to throw tantrums whenever you please.
I am the manager. Whatever I do, it's not your place to butt in.
What's all the noise? Wan, looks like you haven't learned your lesson, have you? Still dare to provoke Manager Wen? Manager Wen, you know, is President Fu's wife. Is it someone like you, a nobody, who can talk back to?
Manager, this matter originally.
Originally what originally? You still want to argue, do you? Let go.
It was Wen Xiu who was about to hit someone. That's why I came out to stop her.
Who Manager Wen teaches a lesson too. What does it have to do with you? Did anyone ask you to meddle? Manager Wen, what's got you so worked up? If she did something wrong, tell me. I'll teach her a lesson. Don't get so angry it harms your health. At that time, President Fu will be heartbroken.
Jingting won't feel sorry for a shrew who hits people whenever she pleases.
Wen, who are you calling a shrew?
Wan, you're looking for trouble, aren't you? What does this matter have to do with you? Are you not busy enough with
film
work?
was
Got too much free
translated
time?
Wen
and
Xiu
narrated
arbitrarily
by
hits
M
and scolds
Media.
subordinates. As a manager, Not only do you not stop her, you even help her.
Listen, you want to get bold, do you? You caused so much trouble before. And you weren't punished. Do you think the company has no one who can handle you?
Trouble? Was it the bracelet incident, or the seminar matter? Which of those wasn't Wen Su directing and acting herself?
Shut up. How dare you slander me?
Wen Su, do you dare to swear? Swear the bracelet wasn't broken by you yourself. Swear that child was fabricated by me out of thin air. Swear then.
Why should I swear? Manager. This person who spreads rumors, what is she still doing in the company? Quick, fire her.
Yes, Manager Wen Wan. I officially announce, you are fired. Hurry up and pack your things, and leave obediently.
On what grounds?
On what grounds? Just because I'm the manager of the planning department. Now hurry up and leave.
My employee is not someone you can just fire. You are the one who should leave. And Wen Su.
CEO Fu Wang Shui's identity has been confirmed, but the person hasn't been found yet.
Keep looking for him for me. Who sent him?
This Wang Shui is the eldest daughter of the Wen family, Wen Su's lover. The last time he caused trouble at the exhibition, if nothing unexpected happened, it was also at Miss Wen's instruction.
Wen Su. The last time about the bracelet, I haven't settled the score with her yet, and she still hasn't given up. Alright. This time, I'll make her pay the price for everything.
CEO Fu, why are you here? What do you mean I'm the one who should leave? And Manager Wen?
You and Wen Su. One helps the villain do evil. One constantly harms others. Our Fu group cannot tolerate such scourges.
No, that's not right, CEO Fu. It's clearly Wen Wan. She keeps going against the CEO's wife. Everything I did was for you and your wife.
My wife?
CEO Fu. It's a misunderstanding. Between me and Wen Wan, there was a little misunderstanding. But now, it's all cleared up. I still have something to do at home. I'll leave first.
Don't go, madam. This CEO Fu is already here. Quickly explain it clearly to him.
The misunderstanding is cleared up. I don't think so. You deliberately damaged the jade bracelet and framed Wan. You even specifically found someone to put on a show at the exhibition to smear Wan. All this. Have you explained it clearly?
That person at the exhibition was also your doing.
Misunderstanding. Wan. This is all a misunderstanding. You believe me.
Let go. Don't you know what evil deeds you've done?
Why is CEO Fu questioning Manager Wen for Wen Wan?
Just now CEO Fu even called Wen Wan my person.
Wen Su. You've impersonated my wife for long enough. I tolerated you before, out of respect for my grandmother. Again. Also, notify the entire industry. Whoever dares to hire these two is going against me, Fu Jingting.
Yes, CEO Fu, drag them away.
Wen Wan, please quickly help me plead. Don't just stand there without saying anything. Let go of me. Let go of me.
Effective immediately. When Wen is promoted to planning department manager. Did everyone understand?
I'll be the manager.
The exhibition matter was handled very successfully. Your efforts, everyone has witnessed. This position was originally what you deserved. Does anyone else have any objections? Wan, this period, you've worked hard. And Chen has something else to discuss with me. I'll leave first.
Yes.
What's wrong? Looking troubled.
What could be wrong? Family matters.
Family matters? Regarding your sister, there's news.
That's right.
Isn't that good news? Why that expression?
According to the private detective, the results of the investigation, my sister was thrown into a struggling orphanage. During that time, the adoption procedures were rushed, and the paperwork wasn't complete. The only clue is that she seems to have been adopted by a family in the jewelry business in Jiangkang.
In Jiangcheng for so many years, there aren't many people in the jewelry business. The Zhao family, the Huang family. They've been a family in the jewelry business for over 20 years. I'll find someone here to help you look. Don't worry, there will be good news eventually.
I've troubled you again, Jingting.
Between you and me, don't mention such things.
Yes, Jingting. There's one thing I want to ask you. The last exhibition. The girl who was framed. What's her name?
She is my wife. Wan.
I knew it. To be able to handle such a big exhibition so successfully, she must not be an ordinary person.
Coming.
CEO Fu, it's about Wang Shui.
He's been found.
This. All right. If you guys have something to do, I'll leave first. Oh right, Jingting. Next time, bring your wife. Let's have a meal together.
Okay. Then I won't see you out.
Bye-bye.
Where did he run off to?
The Wang Shui we investigated before. Hidden in an area in the suburbs of abandoned warehouses. We sent people to look for him, but that Wang Shui seemed to have gotten wind of it beforehand. And already ran away.
Understood. Keep looking. The 300 million from the Wen family. Have you received it?
This morning, it was already transferred according to your instructions. The Wen family should have already received it by now.
These 300 million. It won't be long before I make them spit it back out.
Mr. Fu, you mean?
Don't act rashly for now. Wait for my instructions.
Yes.
Mr. Fu. These are the documents that Wen Su didn't organize properly before. They are now organized. Please take a look.
Go, pour a glass of water for Wan.
Yes.
About the documents. No rush for now. The Wang Shui who caused trouble at the exhibition last time. Do you know who he is?
Who is he?
He is Wen Su's lover. Chang'an district. A notorious hoodlum. If that day, you had really been taken away by him, the consequences would have been unimaginable. It seems Wen Su, in order to harm you, has truly spared no effort.
Jingting, this matter, I won't let it go easily. But can we
The film was
wait until I get the item back
and
before making a
narrated by
decision?
M Media.
Wan, what exactly is it that you left at the Wen family's place?
Didn't we agree before? After I get the item back, I will tell you everything. I promise I won't lie to you, okay? Like this, I'll go tonight to the Wen family's place to get
It. But I have already promised Wan. When she came back, I told her, as long as she takes 300 million from Fu Jingting, I return the token to her. Such a small thing. So many years. Who remembers where it was put? Even if you find, it'll take a while. You are smart. What are you doing back here?
What do you think I'm coming back for? 300 million has been received now. Should you fulfill it, your promise?
What promises?
That night's recording, it's still in my phone. How? Want to default on a debt? Where's my keepsake?
You dead girl. What's the hurry? We didn't say we wouldn't give it to you. But your token. So many years. I don't know where it was put. Even if you find, we'll have to look for a while.
What does this mean?
Haven't I made it clear enough? We didn't say we wouldn't give it to you. You just go back and enjoy your wealth and glory go. That token? Wait till we find it. I'll deliver it to you personally.
Wan. Dad is definitely not. People who don't keep their word. You said so many years have passed. This token. It's really hard to find.
3 days. I didn't see my token for 3 days. The 300 million yuan of the Wen family. How did you get it? So you'd better return it the same way. You better be prepared.
Mother. Wan, that person. Too cunning. We were only given 3 days. What if 3 days later? What should we do if we can't produce the token? What are you afraid of? Just listen to her bullying? That money went to our Wen family's mouth. There is also a reason to spit it out. Don't worry. 3 days later, when Wan came over, Mother also has a way.
CEO Wen. A call from the N family. N family.
Is it Brother and Chun? Is he here to find me?
No, miss. The call was from the N family's housekeeper. Ask us. Was it Wen before giving a reply?
Alright. Dad already knows. You can go now.
But, how should I reply to the N family?
What are you rushing for? No one is pressuring you. Hurry up and go down.
Yes.
Mother has a birthmark on her shoulder.
The film was translated
It is an adopted girl.
and narrated by M
Isn't that
Media.
Wan? So that means the one we adopted, is actually the Ng family's daughter? Don't rush to conclusions yet. Mother, back then, the jade pendant when Juan brought with her is really nowhere to be found? How could that be? It's right in the drawer of my bedside table. It's there! That's great. Get it out for me later. Maybe it can be of great use.
Jingting, have you been waiting long?
Where is the item? Did you get it?
Zhao Minglin said too much time has passed and the item can't be found right away. But I've already given the Wen family a 3-day deadline.
I'm afraid the Wen family will, after 3 days. They will also use other reasons to prevaricate. Wen. Is that item very important?
That's something related to my identity. If after 3 days, they can't produce the item, no matter what excuse they find, I won't be soft-hearted anymore. Is something wrong?
Chen is in quite a good mood today. He invited me to dinner. Qingyi, I've sent the location to your phone.
Let's go together.
I want to bring you to meet my friend.
Okay, then let's go together.
You came just in time. We were just waiting for you. Quick, sit down.
Mr. N, regarding the last exhibition, thank you very much.
You're welcome. I didn't do much.
It seems you're in a good mood today. Do you have some good news?
Regarding my sister, I should be able to confirm now who adopted her.
That fast?
Speaking of which, it's quite a coincidence. That person also has the surname Wen.
The family that adopted Mr. N's sister also has the surname Wen.
Yes, but it's still in the investigation stage. I can't be that certain yet. I hope it's not a futile effort.
How could that be? Mr. N, you are so kind. Heaven will definitely bless you.
Then, let's hope so. Come.